Last time on Dodoborne, you see Ash directly in front of you. He has the staff. Father Zagan Charles is a elven man with slicked up green hair. Mind asking, what was going on out there? What happened to you?
Father, just standard adventuring guild business.
I have to know what the bookstore coffee shop combo is called.
Morning pages.
I think I did magic.
I think you did magic.
Ha ha ha! I'm the Bone Master. Yeah, it's like a minor relic. We can talk about it later.
Who are you?
I'm Father Charles. Nice to meet you. Well, you see, when a trio at Dodoborne walked through the hospital.
What the fuck?
If you're a dodo, maybe you don't know. Maybe you have wings that don't do a thing. Maybe there's something to all that is nothing. No looking back, go the way of the dodo. But if we can be great, extinction could be safe. Adventure and romance, mystery and nonsense. Some fear and some hope, bulliness all goes. So maybe we all know the way of the dodo.
The fuck did you just say to us?
Well, you're Dodoborne.
How do you know that?
No, we're not. No, don't admit it. We don't. I don't know what that
Listen.
means.
Oh.
That sounds like a made up word.
You see that he smiles at you, Kapi, and says, church stuff. It's classified, I'm afraid.
Church stuff classified.
Wait, you know about Dodoborne?
I've heard.
Have you talked to Percival?
Should I know who Percival is?
Well, Percival is a gnome that lived outside of our town who, guarded the
Okay,
sage-
Pistachio. How
Oh,
are you Dodoborne?
No. I'm with the church. But you see, just because, we fought together now, we're cool, right?
I don't know.
yeah.
See,
I mean, I think we're pretty cool. I mean, you and I are cool, at least. I don't know about Kapi.
I'm-
Kapi's, he's really a softie on the inside. You just got to get past that hard
Oh,
exterior
okay,
shell.
I
great.
love to hear that. But yeah, no, we're tight. You're doing magic. That's really cool.
I'm a bit
Yeah, I
temperate.
want to be a wizard.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh.
really.
So we're just
an
going to tell
exciting
him everything,
development.
huh?
Well,
Okay.
he wants to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
We don't.
friends. Hey, talking,
This guy just shows up.
talking in a graveyard is, maybe a lot. Why don't we go somewhere else? Maybe we could pick up that kid. He looks still unconscious. You look
Oh.
over, the kid's face is just looking the opposite way from where he was slapped, as though he just got slapped and then just moved his head over.
Yeah, we might just take him to the.
Oh,
Can I go
yeah.
help the kid up?
Yeah, you can go help the kid up.
Oh,
Can
hold
we
on.
try another?
I got it.
I'll slap him. I'll slap him in the other direction with
Yeah.
the magic hand.
That works out. He wakes up.
Okay.
Fuck.
right.
Stop hitting me,
And Kapi
perverts.
tries to hold him up. Or,
Don't touch me, you weirdo.
Okay,
Fuck.
all right.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Why
Why
are
are you
you
touching me?
raising
Fucking
dead
perv. I'm
people?
gonna tell
Where
my
did you
dad
get
about
that?
you.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Kid, listen, I was like you once. What are you
What?
doing?
No, you weren't. You're blue. I'm not blue.
I know you're not blue.
You
I didn't
can't
say you
say
were
that
blue.
to people.
Yeah, I can. I can do whatever I want. You can't stop me.
Where did you
Tin
get that
can.
relic, kid?
What are you talking about? I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Where'd you find it?
On the street,
On the street.
on the ground.
And then you were like, I'm gonna go raise some dead people.
Well, yeah,
Why?
because why not?
Why would you? You having trouble at home?
Fuck no, fuck you. No, I'm not.
No,
Shut
listen,
up.
you really think
My dad loves me.
Listen, you're not gonna make it like this, kid. It's not how it goes.
I make it however I want. You don't even know who the fuck I am.
Listen, you might think
don't
you're
even know who
real
my
cool.
dad
Wow, I
is.
smoke cigarettes. I raise
Yeah,
the dead.
yeah, I
Listen,
fucking
we've
do.
all been young once, okay?
Yeah, because you're so fucking old. You're just an old pervert who
Wait,
touches
old?
kids now.
Fucking- that's where I draw the line, mother. I have a robot with a magic hand. You better
What?
watch your attitude.
What? He just folds his arms and then looks away from you.
Listen, kid, why don't you come with us? We'll get you a bite to eat. And by we, I mean the father, because he has money.
You see actually that the father is looking into the graveyard at something that caught his attention. And Kapi, as you look at him and you look into the graveyard, Joe, what is it that he is looking at in this graveyard? What is something you weren't expecting that's in this graveyard?
I don't know. You can tell me if this is off limits.
No, go for it. Do it. What's up? Tell me.
That spear thing that was in the ground of the tabernacle. is in the ground, and it's like glowing and radiating
Ooh.
dark energy.
Yeah. You look over and you see a similar thing. It's not exactly the same kind of dark energy. This one's much smaller. See, it's a much smaller scale. And it is shunted in front of one of the mausoleums. You see, it's just right at the entrance of it. Almost as though the interaction of all this undead either activated it or made it such that you could see it. It's in the same mausoleum that the knight went into. And you see it shunted there just on the side there. Wouldn't have even noticed it, but it's glowing. He's looking at it and you see it. And you see the father looks over at the kid. He holds up his holy symbol. You see it glows a little bit and he whispers under his breath, "May midnight give you the greatest of dreams." And you see that the kid is about to say something else to you and slumber hits him and he falls asleep.
What did you do that for?
2 reasons. First reason, he was getting on my nerves.
That makes sense.
Second reason, we got something going on over there. He points so that all of you can see the smaller version of the spear shunted into the ground in front of the mausoleum.
Well, I have an idea, and I'll walk over there.
No. Crank, we have to go. We have to leave.
No, we should get this out of the ground because it's going to do damage.
Touch that.
I know we can't touch it, but that thing says my magic hand can't touch it.
Okay.
And so I'll walk over to it and I'll try to grab it with the magic hand, which has my strength.
Cappy's putting his fingers in his ears.
You grab onto it with your magic. Go ahead and give me a strength check here. Good choice. Good call.
10 with fear.
10 with fear. You pull on it. A 10 is not enough to get it off. I'm going to take this here. And
What?
What?
a 10 is not enough. What? What did I
You
say?
grab on it and the 10 is not enough to get it off.
Oh, that's not what I said.
That's
not what I
That's
said.
exactly what you said.
Okay, let me try that again then. Oh my God. Be serious, y'all. Why are we... Annie.
Yeah.
Crank, this magical hand wraps around the spear and you feel the magic tethered to you as you pull, trying to force it up out of the ground. The magic almost seems to diminish as it touches this thing.
My magic?
The magic around this hand. Yeah,
Okay.
almost as though this thing is eating it, almost absorbing it. As you pull it out, it's not quite enough. And on that fear, you feel like there's something going on here. There's some purpose to this thing. But I'm going to say on that fear, you're not quite sure what this thing's purpose is. And as you're doing that, Pistachio and Kapi, as the two of y'all are standing there watching, you don't notice Father Charles has come up next to Crank. He kind of like pushes your arm a little bit, Crank, as if to get your attention. He points at it and says, "Someone was trying to keep something out of here. Most likely just regular people or sometimes specific people. Best way we can get this out is if we can overload it enough with enough magic to sort of short circuit it."
Okay.
Now, you don't have a lot of magic, but do you think you can help me out with this?
I am going to abandon my magic hand.
It disappears.
And I am going to wrap both of my actual hands around this thing.
Oh, okay.
And
Different
I
way.
want to use one of my Orderborn dedications, which the third one is above all endure. And I want to endure whatever magic that this thing pumps into me. And I want to will that magic and whatever magic I have inside of me back into it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
Wow.
However, Father Charles is going to assist you. He sees what you're doing immediately, and you hear him say, uh-oh, and he holds his holy symbol out towards you.
Okay.
And it's almost going to take some of the magical blow that you're about to receive here.
Okay.
I need a strength check from you. This will have advantage because of him helping
Advantage.
you. Yeah.
Can I use an experience called You've Got a Friend in Me, since I have him supporting me and I feel like we're friends?
You know, that is internally consistent with Crank. So I'm going to say, yeah, this guy is your friend.
Okay.
And because you're helping out with friendship. Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to roll these dice one at a time, just for the suspense.
Here we go.
So
Okay.
I'm rolling my fear die, which is a d12 right now.
Here we go.
That's an 11.
Ooh, big roll. High roll.
My hope die,
Okay.
because of my Orderborn dedication, is a d20.
Let's
Here we go.
go.
8. That's 19.
19.
I'm going to roll my advantage die. 5. 24. I'm using my hope to use my You've Got a Friend in Me plus 2. That's 26 with fear.
This is incredible.
Was that strength?
That was strength.
So that would be 29 then
Nice.
with fear.
So the DC for this was a 25, which you beat. You rolled with fear.
Mm-hmm.
This thing comes out of the ground. A pulse of magic burns through your body here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you succeeded, you are not going to take the full damage of this. You are going to take 21 magic damage.
Okay. Severe.
And Crank, as magic pumps into you, what memory of Adrian bubbles up to the surface? I'll let you decide the nature of it, but on this fear, I'm going to say a memory comes back to you.
Okay. So Crank grabs onto the spear and pulls it out, and the wave of magic that comes out just makes every awareness that Crank has of what's happening around him fade. And this memory comes back in such a vivid way that it feels like it's happening again. So this memory was the first time that Crank ever realized the true power of magic. And it happened pretty soon after he came online to go be the guardian for Adrian. And I feel like up until this point, he's just been hitting stuff and doing a really good job of protecting him. And I think that at this particular situation, they walked into an ambush.
Ooh, okay.
And they had multiple adversaries around, and he's holding his own, trying to fight them off, but he's slowly and steadily losing ground. And I think that all of a sudden, from behind him, this wave of magic similar to what just happened, just pulses out from where Adrian is standing. And all of the adversaries that Crank has been trying to fight off just kind of disintegrate into dust.
Powerful magic.
And the armor that they're wearing is bright and silver, and it's just floating like glitter in the air around Crank. And Crank is just standing there kind of in his mind right now in the present. This moment kind of freezes. And it's almost as if he is floating through stardust. And he's just in awe of what just happened.
Yeah, you're standing there as these glittering bits of what at one point were people are just floating in the air. You hear Adrian sigh really heavily, walks up next to you. It's a real shame it had to be done, but, those are the choices you make when you wield magic.
What was that?
It's just, it's a little something I concocted myself, actually.
That's amazing. It's so beautiful. Is this what magic does?
Can. Magic can be the road to great change.
Could I learn to do this?
He smiles big at you and says, "By the time we're done, Crank, I bet you will." Crank, you okay, buddy? See, he's looking at you. Crank, you all right? Where'd you go, buddy?
What?
And you kind of snap out of it, and instead of Adrian, you see Father Charles there kind of holding your shoulder, saying, "Where'd you go, big guy?"
I don't really know where I went. I just had a memory, I think.
Ooh, yeah. You must have been a vivid memory. Okay. He pulls out another purple handkerchief and kind of reaches up for the spear.
I'm holding the spear. Do I feel anything from the spear?
You feel like this spear has been fully expended, and a similar sensation to where after you run a 5K where all of your muscles are just sort of weak, your hands, you have no strength in your hands because they're
I don't
just
run.
weak. Yeah. Okay. Well.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh my
Anyway, all right.
You don't work out really. You do some squats.
Yeah, I need to do that more.
You know when you kickbox?
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And your thighs are
Yeah.
like
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, there we go. That's our connection point.
Yeah.
He reaches up and just kind of takes it. There are no sparks from the purple handkerchief.
Yeah.
And he pulls out what looks like a separate purple bag and just kind of shoves it in there. Whatever is in the bag, it's much bigger on the inside than the outside.
Yeah.
He just kind of slides it in there. And he says, "Well, that, your methods are unorthodox, Crank, but I got to give it to you. That did work. You okay? You all
think
right?"
so, and a spark flies out of my eye.
Ooh,
sorry about that.
Here. And he kind of holds up his holy symbol. And the other ally move that he has, he is going to expend 1 stress because he can do that. And he's going to heal you for 2 HP.
Nice.
Well, Craig, that was so scary. Craig, that thing hurts really bad. Are you
Crink's just kind of in a daze, I think. Just like, yeah, I'm fine, Pistachio. What?
Pistachio is almost like trying to climb up to like see in your eyes, like Crink, like I need you. Are you like, oh gosh, that was so painful last time.
Okay. All right. Father, thank you for the help.
Yeah.
It seems like you got a lot out of this or whatever you were looking for. Crank, Pistachio, I hate to remind you, but the only way we get paid is if we beat Callie and Ingleborg to the Adventure Guild.
Oh,
Crink
Kapi,
just looks up at the sky.
you know that's not gonna happen,
Like
right?
it's dark now.
We don't know that. They could have gotten trapped. They could have died if we're lucky, right? Well, we don't know. So I just think that maybe we should
Oh, right.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about getting some coffee. There's this really cool place in the entertainment district called Morning Pages.
I
It's
love
not
that
morning.
place.
We smash cut to the Morning Pages. And y'all, I have something I want to tell y'all. Hey, it's me, your GM, Isaac Allen Burns. I have some exciting news for all of you. If you recall a couple episodes ago, I asked you all, hey, let's describe Algenabai, right?
Mhm.
From what y'all said, I have created an environment for Algenabai, the provincial capital of Algenabai. Now, this has some features. This has some passive features. I'm not going to tell you what they do, but I am going to tell you the names of these passive features. And as we're playing, as we're going through, just keep those in the back of your mind. Interact with them however you would like. But here's what they are. First of all, the Morning Pages, cobblestone streets and mission tile roofs. I haven't seen that since the war. The Market District, talk of the town. So just keep those in mind. Just keep those in mind. If something happens where they will come up, I'll happily let you know. But me, your GM, Isaac Allen Burns, that's how I'm going to decide to communicate to y'all what environment is due. However, you currently find yourselves at the Morning Pages. This is an eclectic bookshop / coffee shop that was described by Rowan earlier. And Rowan, since we're inside of it, go ahead, expound on this place. Tell me about the Morning Pages.
So the Morning Pages is a little bit labyrinthian. So there, you go on in, and there's a coffee barista stand. And then to your left and to your right, there is almost like a maze of books that kind of goes around it. Goes upstairs where you can kind of like have some sitting tables, and then comes back down and not through the other side. So they have plenty of books, from nonfiction books to like whatever local writers are doing there. But for the most part, they're selling like coffee and pastries, and then the experience of going through a labyrinth of books and getting stuck there and probably buying at least 12 of them.
Like any bookstore.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all walk in and
As Kapi walks in,
Yeah.
he's going to look to Pistachio.
Oh.
Do you think they have fritters here?
And Pistachio will look over to the two bartenders that are definitely there. One barista who is like a fairy with like shocking blue hair, almost like a violet blue, and is kind of almost a Luna Mothy girl. And the other one
is Miles, who
is
sits there with a big smile on his face as you walk in.
Miles!
Hey,
Miles!
if it's not my favorite customers, welcome in.
Holy Godson, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Yeah, I think the bar burned down. I think that's why he's here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was real unfortunate.
I
Tavern
know,
burned down.
Craig. Can we just be excited for 2 seconds?
Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm trying something new. I'm trying coffee now.
Hey, Miles, it's good to see you. Do you remember Quackers?
I sure don't, but hey, nice to meet you, Quackers.
Hey, Miles, we're going to do
Oh, yeah?
4 coffees.
Okay.
I want mine mostly milk, please.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean on the bar like with one elbow and be like, Miles, I need a hookup. And like, you got the good stuff for me. Have you stocked that here yet?
Crank, I've been working here 2 days. And you know what I did on my first day?
What did you
I
do?
went and got some premium
Hell
oil.
yeah.
Just for you, man.
Yes.
Yo,
You
I got
are
you.
the man. You're
I'm
the
going to
man.
ring up an extra black coffee and we both know what it is. And he winks at you.
Nice.
That's right. I treat my customers right.
We love you, Miles.
Way to go, Miles.
Yay, Miles.
Hey, way to go, all of you. Way to go, all of you. You whole milk okay with that?
Yes, that's totally okay.
Sounds good. He gets 4 coffees. The father orders a Duplo, and the kid orders nothing because he's still asleep. And you've been trying
Forgot about the kid.
Kid's here too. You're all seated at a little table, kind of nursing back the coffee, and the father is just making small talk with you. You find out he's originally from Jestane. You know, he's been a wandering priest for a while. He doesn't really give you too much specifics, but kind of sighs heavily. Oh, this is not how I thought my night was going to go. What about y'all?
Yeah, I thought I would get some sleep, to be honest.
Yeah, long night.
I get a little weird past 10 p.m., so
Oh,
I
really?
apologize.
Way past 10 p.m.
it's very past 10 p.m. I almost wonder if we've looped back around and now I'm normal again. What do you think, Quackers?
Quack.
I agree, I'm normal. Perfectly sane. Completely sane. Oh,
And they like start looking around at the books because they have positioned us in a specific spot that is like right next to the animal books because that's their favorite section.
Nice.
And they're like almost like twitching as if like almost like waiting for the opportune time to like get up and start looking at the books.
You see the father's about to say something, and you feel like your moment is here.
no, okay, just hold that thought, okay?
And they like run over and start like looking at the books for Dodo stuff.
Kapi has his, elbows on the table, holding his head up like he's almost hungover. And it's just like, we're never getting paid.
Yeah, I think
Never getting paid.
Crank is just like, he's never seen a bookstore before. He's only ever seen libraries. So he's like, oh, this is a library. So he's going to like go find the magic section and just start taking books and stacking them in his arms and carry them back to the table and just
Crank,
plop them down on
big
the
guy.
table.
Ooh,
We got to
uh-oh.
buy those, bud.
What do you mean?
They're not free here.
Why not?
Pistachio is walking back with like a couple different animal books and like plops them down.
Pistachio, we have to buy those here.
I know that. I have a tab.
You have a tab?
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
tab.
can I put these on your tab?
You can put those on my tab.
How high is our tab?
It's quite high. at
Roll a
this point.
D100.
How many books did I manage to grab is the question.
Roll a D12.
Oh no. Oh no.
4. Only 4?
Only
That's
4.
weak.
They're like big books, though.
94.
94 gold.
This is going to be what sticks us in this town. Is we're going to be in a book. We're going
We're
to
gonna be
owe a
in
book
debt.
mafia.
That's at least 10 handfuls of gold right there.
Yeah, so me, Wally, and Hazel all have our book total. So together we all have 94, and I've definitely put a few on those. But like, I come here to read. I come here to read everything.
Yeah, Hazel's your sister, right?
Yeah, Hazel's my identical twin sister.
Yeah, she's doing a lot identical.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Wait, hang on. Are you sure?
yeah. We look exactly the same.
Okay. Yeah, no. He looks at you, Kapi, for a second.
Kapi just shakes his head no.
He looks back at Pistachio and says, yeah, Hazel's really great. Hazel's been doing a lot of helping out of the cathedral.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's got real potential.
That's great. I'd been wondering where she's been at since I haven't seen her at home at all. That's great. She's always wanted to be like a doctor. So I'm glad she's doing okay. And you see Pistachio like dampens a little bit and then just like flips open their book and just starts to ignore and go a little quiet.
Oh, okay. Oops. Didn't know that was a nerve. Kapi, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of Father Charles?
Kapi's just staring at him the whole time because Kapi doesn't care about books. And he's looking at him with like squinted eyes. Like he's trying to figure out what the angle is here. Like this guy shows up in a cemetery.
I see you looking at me, Kapi. I feel like you want to ask me something.
Yeah. What's the deal?
What do you mean?
You're following us around. You know that we're Dodoborne.
I wouldn't say following you around. Just to be clear. I don't think I'm following you. I think we just happen to be in the same place at the same time, right?
Okay, if that's your story. I don't even really know. So maybe you could buy a little bit of faith here, Father, and expand a little bit about what Dodoborne means. Because here's what I know about being Dodoborne. A gnome told us that we are Dodoborne and that we're married by fate.
Oh yeah, we're married by fate.
Pistachio, read your
Oh,
book.
Okay,
That
Dad.
means next to nothing to me. So
Okay.
maybe you could expand on what that's supposed to mean to us three.
You see that he looks really quizzical when you start talking about a gnome. He says, okay, You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Why don't we can trade information? That was mostly what this was some intel gathering between the two of us. Good way to trade information in an empty coffee shop at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna hold the truth from somebody, Kapi, you should do it to someone who doesn't have all the information and doesn't know that you're Dodoborns. See, the priest that was stationed in Bracken Road, Father Graham, you probably met him a few times. He reported having a feeling of a spike in spiritual energy just a couple of days before the Apple Festival, right? And then everything happened. And then he said that he saw 3 individuals going into the woods, feeling pretty shortly after another intense spike of spiritual energy. And then those same 3 people come running out, with one of them fully unconscious and beat to shit, and then a fawn who's super fucked up. And that really raised a couple of red flags. So, I came in, again, I'm just a wandering priest, just trying to make sure everyone stays safe. And it just seems like something happened there beyond what perhaps public perception is. And it's my job to, keep people safe. So really, if I'm just being honest, just putting all my cards on the table for you, Kapi, I really just want to know what happened.
What do you think, gang?
I think Pistachio pulls up a picture of another dodo and goes, "Look, they have really pretty pictures."
What do you think, Crank?
I think that this conversation is captivating. And I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on because you're being very distrustful and I feel like we can trust this guy.
Yeah.
And maybe I have a book open, but I'm just
Yeah.
Looking back and forth.
I think Pistachio's doing the thing where a kid is has a book, but there's clearly a very stressful thing going on. So they're kind of
Mom and dad are fighting.
mom and dad are fighting. So they're trying to stay out of it, but it's they can't really stay out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to use my Slyborn community ability where I have advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals, detect lies, or find a safe place to hide. And this is going to be detecting a lie.
I would say go for it. And the thing I think Crank, you'll clock that he's talking about, more than likely the spike in spiritual energy that he's talking about a couple days before the Apple Festival, you think you know what that was. That was most likely your altercation underneath the town hall when you first grabbed the staff.
Mm-hmm.
This is instinct.
Sure is. Go for it, big guy.
Nice.
Let's go. That is 23 plus 6.
Oh, 29.
Nice.
29. With hope.
Yay.
29. Okay. That's gold medal on this look. So I'll give you pretty much all that Kapi would pick up on here. Kapi recognizes when people aren't telling the full story. And Kapi also recognizes when people aren't saying something. And I think you pick up on both. Clearly, this guy has called himself a wandering priest enough that you think that he's definitely something more. The other thing that I think you pick up on is that the line of questioning, the answer he's looking for is regarding that relic and likely who has it now.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be the information he's trying to pick up on. Additionally, this guy can clearly hold his own. But I think the main thing that you do pick up on is that he truly does not mean any harm to y'all. Clearly he is not standing against you and he's not trying to hurt y'all. This is him trying to gather information. And he's also clearly sizing y'all up because someone in his station likely wants to know who he can depend on and who can be allies. And I think that based on what he has seen and heard, he's still a little on the fence.
Okay, Father. So let's say some magic did happen.
And we're not saying it did.
Not saying it did. Let's say we know what it was.
Not saying we do.
Not saying we do.
Okay.
And let's say we know who has it now.
Not saying we do.
Not saying we do.
I'll say we do.
Okay, Pistachio, read your book. What do you intend to do with that information?
So I work for the church, though I'm a little different than most of the priests that you've dealt with so far. I'm in a different branch of it, we can say. There are magical items in the world, We just dealt with 2 of them. Those are minor relics. They contain magic, some from the gods, some from crazed experimentation, some from incredible acts of nature. Nevertheless, they all sort of represent a threat to people, the general public. Most people that come into contact with these things, whether it be simply the nature of mortals, whether it be the power of them themselves, they wind up like our new friend here who's passed out in a corner behind the table. It goes to their heads. They hurt themselves and they hurt others. Most of them, however, are pretty weak and small, like we saw here. This relic that we just picked up from this kid was stolen from the church a couple days ago. There are relics, however, that are much more powerful. Divine relics, we call them. They contain some posture, the unmitigated power of the gods themselves. Wars have been fought over them. Wars have been ended by them. People have lost a lot because of them. They represent the still existent and real impact that the power of the gods still has. Gods are in the circles above. They're not here anymore. Those relics, however, are. Part of my job is to keep tabs on such things, retrieve them if I can, but that work is very dangerous. Sometimes uprooting it from where it is can have dire consequences. What we saw in Bracken Road is a fraction of what it can cause. Now, there's a lot of information out there of what happened. A lot of eyewitnesses with a lot of different stories. But if I am correct and a divine relic was at the heart of this, then I need to make sure that wherever it is now, that it is either not in someone's hands who's going to hurt it, or it's somewhere safe that no one can get to it.
I think Pistachio closes their book and looks over at Kapi as if to ask permission.
Kapi would tell because he's seen how terrible this magic can be. And I think Kapi would internalize that and almost actively want it destroyed.
And then, Pistachio just tells him everything about Percival and about learning about the staff, about Scarlet's great-great-grandfather and his head getting smashed like a pumpkin, and about Aj and his assault on Bracken Road and how just angry they were. And then how about they rushed in and then Kapi nearly died and how they feel so guilty. So guilty. And that they just don't know what to do.
You see that he kind of strokes his chin for a second as though in deep thought and contemplation, kind of nods a little bit, and he looks at you three and says, I really appreciate you trusting me enough to tell me these things. This is incredibly helpful. Whew. There's good news and bad news here. Okay.
What's the good news?
Actually, can we start with the bad news? I'd rather end on a high note. And they kind of hug on to Quackers and then flip the page.
Wow. The bad news is that we don't know where that relic is now. That is tough. The good news, though, is that based on who has it, for now, I have a feeling it'll turn up some point soon. So, work's still to be done, I guess.
You know, Ash?
I'll say this. I know you're adventurers. So me saying, oh, they're too dangerous. Stay away from them. Oh, just, keep your heads down and keep it. I know how this works. I've done this before. You're not going to listen. You're going to go head first into whatever. And that's totally fine. That's you. Aj is a part of a very dangerous organization that is at odds with my organization. For various reasons, that's really all I can tell you. But if you see him or anyone associated with him, get away. He is choosing his words very carefully, you can tell. Though his smile is easy and he seems very relaxed, you can tell that he's very thoughtful of what he's saying. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There are things going on behind the scenes, vaster and more terrible than you can imagine. And you're only 3 people right now. I would, for now, focus on yourselves and focus on those around you. I'm giving you a normal warning that I've given before. Prioritize staying safe. Don't get too involved in these things if you can help it. And he reaches into a pocket and he pulls out a familiar kind of looking gem, a lot smaller than the one that you have currently, Crank. It's sort of gray with the 9-pointed star, the symbol of the Ennead on it. And he hands it to you and says, if you run into one of these relics again, or if you see any of those people again, smash this. I'll be there in a jiffy.
Okay.
Be there as soon as I can.
Thank you.
If you hear any information, feel free to come to the cathedral. That's where I'm sort of staying right now.
Okay.
You see the father is kind of looking outside and says, well, I better start getting back to the cathedral. This has been very enlightening. Really, again, thank you so much. I hope to see you around.
It was nice to meet you, Father Charles.
Good to meet all of you as well. Good to see you're doing better, Kapi. See, a little trust goes a long way.
Yeah. Thanks, Father.
Got you. And he stands up and says, glad I could pay for coffee for all y'all. I enjoyed the breakfast. The only payment that I will have in return, though, is that you got to deal with this kid. And he snaps his fingers and he begins to walk out just as the kid wakes up and is like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I?
Here
What did you do to
we
me?
got
Did
coffee
you touch
for you.
me?
No. We just we brought you some coffee. And then you can leave now. Goodbye.
You're not gonna take me home or something?
I mean, I don't know
What if
where
I
you
do more
live.
know where
trouble?
you live. Do you want us to know where you live?
Yeah, I thought
Are you
you
asking
What,
us
you
to
don't
follow
even,
you
You don't know who
home?
my dad is?
Yeah, we
You
don't
don't
know.
even know who I am, do you?
No, we don't know who you are, and I don't really care at this moment. So, have your
Yeah,
coffee,
you
have a
should
great
just
one,
go.
and you can
Who's
go
your
now.
dad?
You don't know who my dad is? My dad? My dad's Edmund Zesthon, the brother of the Viscount,
Oh,
or at least the dead Viscount. My
Oh.
uncle died.
oh, that
Oh.
sucks.
Yeah, now my
I
fucking
mean, he
older
kind of
brother.
deserved it.
No,
What?
Craig.
Yeah, your
Ugh.
uncle was kind of a dick.
What? My uncle was
Okay,
cool. My uncle let me smoke.
Well, it was so great meeting you. What did you say your name was? You didn't. I don't think so.
My name is Anthony Zesthon.
Okay, Anthony, aka Boner.
What?
It was
That's not my
nice.
fucking name.
You said you were the
Freaking
boner.
perv.
You said you were the boner. You said it, not
Let's
me.
just walk the kid home.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in the Manors.
Oh, okay.
It's the rich neighborhood because my dad's fucking
I'm gonna
rich.
gesture with my hand and bring out my magic hand and just grab this kid by the back of his shirt and lift him
Ah.
up and start carrying him.
Hey, put me down. He's kicking his legs. Put
What,
me down.
we're taking you home. You asked us to take you home. That's
Yeah,
what
but
this
I
looks
want to.
like.
I want to. I can walk. I don't need you to carry me like I'm a baby or some shit.
Your
Craig,
this is
legs
not how
have
you
been
carry a
very
baby.
hurt. So, as a doctor in training, I would recommend you take a little bit of a rest.
Guys, put the kid down.
Yeah, put me down. I can walk on my own.
Fine, I put him down. I just drop him from 3 feet up.
Crank!
He hits the ground and says, "Oh, my ankle, bug! I
You're
rolled my
fine.
ankle.
Come on."
Freak."
All right, and I think Pistachio will mark a stress to turn into a chocobo dodo essentially, and just go under him and pick him up and a little riding chocobo and just walk him.
Oh, it's like my
Home.
horses.
If you kick me, I swear to God. Zuh.
He thinks about it, and then mush steed. Ha. He points in front of him like this.
He didn't kick me.
He didn't
So-
kick you.
so
he
he-
just pointed.
So
Mush.
they're
on,
just gonna
Pistachio.
slowly continue forward.
You walk forward, and after about maybe 20 minutes of walking, you go through the streets of Algenabai, you pass the various districts, and eventually you find yourself in the manors. It's this, you can imagine the countryside in a period drama, right? Just large swaths of land, some people living on it, some people working on it, but big palatial manors that kind of dot the countryside. And as you stroll up, it kind of directs you to the second largest one, the largest one, of course, being owned by the Balthazars. But this is the Zesthons. They are not directly in line for the Viscounty. But sure enough, Edmund Zesthon was the brother of the late Viscount. As you roll up, you hear the kid just kind of making conversation. And he's like, yeah, my dad's supposed to have guests over or some shit. I don't understand, but I had more better things to do. I was gonna raise an army was going to raise a whole army. I was going to take over Justine again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was going to do that.
What were you going to do with that art?
I was gonna take them over the mountains, and we were gonna kill all the Justine people, and then we were gonna make our country again.
Okay.
And my dad would be proud of me.
How old
And
are
then
you,
I would-
Anthony?
What?
How old are you?
15.
15?
He was actually 13. Yeah, I'm 15 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm old enough to raise an army.
Yeah. I didn't say you weren't.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, you get it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that you did that.
You got a light? He pulls
Uh,
out a cigarette.
I don't.
Oh, I have a light,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna like step back a little bit, and I'm gonna like hold out my hand, and I'm just gonna will a flame to come out of my hand.
Okay.
Are you casting something?
I'm casting wild flame.
Nice.
Oh,
On me!
Yeah.
Just toward. I don't know what it's gonna do. I've never had magic before. I've never done this before.
Crank immediately gets fireball and just catches me on fire.
So, like, I don't know how strong this is gonna be. Who knows? I just feel like I can probably make fire because I can do magic now. So I'm gonna hold my hand out. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
like
God.
will magic. Make a spellcast roll against up to 3 adversaries within melee range. Targets you succeed against take 2d6 magic damage and must mark a stress as flames erupt from your hand.
I feel like I got caught in that,
Crank.
right? 'Cause he's
So-
on my back.
Hey,
For-
Crank, you know what you're doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm just gonna try to get this guy a light. I can do magic now, remember?
Yeah.
So what's my spellcast for this?
That's a great question.
Is it knowledge? I mean,
I
We're
feel
gonna
like-
say knowledge.
Yeah.
That makes the
Knowledge.
most sense to me. Yeah.
Cool. I don't have any hope, so I can't use an experience.
All right, Anthony, I'm going to need
Yeah.
you just to hold that cigarette as high as you can above your head.
He like
That's an 8 with fear.
I feel like I'm going to smell like barbecue chicken at this point.
you see the same way that a kid in class who's raising his hand for like being present but doesn't care. He just kind of holds it up like with just an elbow bent. He doesn't move his shoulder at all, so it's right next to his face. And you rolled an 8 with fear to do. I mean, we know what happens. We know what happens. This kid takes a fireball right to the face. It burns, and he's like, freak, fuck.
Oh,
And he
that was a
falls.
lot
little-
stronger than I thought it would be.
The little stubble he has is gone.
gone.
There's no eyebrows.
No eyebrows. He's like rolling on the ground.
Hey, watch the dodo!
Sorry,
What
I
about
didn't
me?
know that would happen.
You burned my face.
Cappy takes off the jacket. It's like putting him out with it. Come on, man.
But
Oh, well,
thanks
see,
for
I told you I could do it.
thanks for fanning me off with your old jacket. That's really nice.
I can make magic now.
Pistachio,
Ow, fuck.
you all right?
Do I have a scar? Does it look cool?
Yeah, you look really cool, man.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh gosh. Why do I smell delicious, guys?
This guy gets back on the dodo. And just as you come into view, you look up and see this palatial manor. And you remember him saying that there were guests over this morning. They're meeting for brunch.
Oh, fuck.
And as
No.
you see the sun cresting, someone's there early for breakfast. And sure enough,
I feel like I
Cappy,
figured it out. but-
you look over and you see a carriage in front of it. You recognize the Apple People's
Yep.
carriage in front of this house. And that's where we'll end this session of Dodoborne. Tune in next time when we find out what happens.
You're gonna see Scarlet.
Uh-oh. Thank
Wait,
you.
Is this the kid
shit?
they're trying to marry her off to?
I think so.
I guess you have to find out,
Holy
won't you?
shit!
Oh my god.
And that's all for Dodoborne this week, gang. 1, 3, 2, 1.
Squawk.
Hey, it's a podcast. Hey, it's a podcast.